Well, hello everybody. We are back. PC is back working again. Took care of the problem. We had my power supply pretty much went out, and then we had to replace some cables. We got everything working, so we're good. We're still gonna have a new build coming up within a month or so. Upgrade so I can be good for a while. But for right now, this has been doing well, and we had to do some things to make sure that it's still running. Still got the 3080 still running great. The 5800 XVD is still running great, but some of the parts surrounding that will need to be replaced. So like the same power supply that I replaced is going to go into new PC. So we wanted to make sure that was the case, so we don't have to worry about no power supply. Now, you must be vectoring out, but welcome aboard. We are here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We might stream later on tonight. We'll see. But this is a quick flight. So originally, I was going to do this flight from Orlando. It's going to be a little longer flight, but we don't want it to be that long anymore. We're going to Scranton, Pennsylvania. Really nice scenery, really nice approach. Rarely that you see, that I see anybody flying there, but I'm sure that a lot of people offline that flying there. So we're going to do that. There's an event there today, though. New York Center is going to cover, and I forgot what they call it. They call it, let me see, Vatsim event, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to fly there. It's called Tuesday Night in New York, Springtime and Scranton, and so we're doing a little early, so which means that we're not gonna have ATC, but it's all good. I love this city. I want to fly in there. So usually you see a lot of CRJs and and E-jets and A319, A320 flying there. So we're doing the A320. Last time we did the CEO, that did very well. So today we're doing the 320. So anyway, welcome aboard. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, here we are in the beautiful Toliss A320 Neo. So we are here. So this is where we are, KSEAKCLT. All right, so let's take a look at what our plan is going to be. So unload, import from SimBrief. Okay, so this is a plan. Like I said, it's not a long flight, and I'll tell you what the total flight hours is. So we're coming out of here and then go over here to Scranton, Pennsylvania. This is New York. So this will be New York will cover that, but I don't think they're gonna be on. Who knows? But we'll see. Let me see here. See if I have extra fuel for this flight. Usually I like to plan my fuel accordingly. Yeah, we're good. All right. So yeah. So this is and then let me see if there's 80 ATC right now. Live traffic ATC. So there's Boston Center. And so JFK approach, I think, is on towers on. Now, what is this here? Controller. Who's controlling this area? See, we're over here. So JFK. So there's nobody on here yet. All right. So we'll see. But later on, around 7 o'clock, this is supposed to be. Oh wow, Atlanta Center just came on. So we're gonna have ATC coming out of here. All right, so good. Okay, so this is you see the route over here. Let's go ahead and take a look at it here. So it's gonna be at 37,000 feet. Wow, 37 now. Okay, it's all good. 37,000 feet, and they're doing so. Alternate is gonna be JFK. and they're doing the 13 in the JFK. So we're doing 36 center. I think the 80s has changed. So let's go ahead and take a look at that, because I see a plane just flew out the other way. Let's see. So we got, yeah, it changed. 140 at 7. Yeah, it changed. It is Vatsim. Yep, they're doing 18 left, 18 center. So we're going to change that. All right, we are right here. So we'll probably do 18 center. It's, you know what? We'll program for 18 left and see what he gave us. We'll go from there. Okay. All right. So we're going to say 18 left. 56 is it's always a radar vector departure here. And then, so if we look at that departure, so 18 left, heading 183, 8,000 feet. It's going to be the minimum. All right. Okay. All right. Cool beans. Let's go ahead and do a checklist. Let's come right here. Parking brake is set. Chocks are removed. GPU is connected. Throttle levers are at idle. Engine masters off. Batteries on. Let's go. Battery 1, battery 2 on. And external power is going to come on. Put this away for a minute. Okay. So now we're going to set our adheres on. Now 1, now 2, now 3. Panel display brightness. Oh, yeah. Landing levers down. Now light can come on. Seatbelt and that, all that can come on. All right, we can go ahead and do our test. So engine 1 APU and engine 2 is guarded. So we'll start with APU test. Engine 2. And engine 1. Okay, so spoilers retracted, fuel quantity. What do we have for fuel in here? We got 7,000 kilos. Seatbelt and snow smokers are on. De-ice transponder stand on standby. Beacon light. Turn on the beacon light. It's on. And emergency lights on. And then we're going to start FMC, and then we'll do the departure briefing. All right. So FMC, go to any page, press that. All right, here's our plan. Okay, everything's loaded. American 617 IRS. Let's align you. Confirm. And let's go to win update. Press that. Turn. All right, so everything's good. Let's go ahead and prepare this flight plan. Yo, what up, Cam? Glad to see you back. This is fixed. Yes, sir. Yo, what up, G-Champ? Yes, it's fixed. We'll, most likely I'll be flying later on, Cam. I'll be just do a cargo flight later. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. All right, so we're going to go to first, so 7.3 is our fuel. So if we bring that up here, block fuel, yep, 7.3, so we're good. Okay, so takeoff and Charlotte, you go to the 18 left. All right, SID's going to be picture 6. Okay, and transition is going to be fields. All right, so that's going to be a radar vector, like I said, and approach into Scranton. All right, let's see what Scranton weather is. All right, so they don't have variable. All right, they gave me 2-2. All right, so this is So we're gonna do 2-2. All right, let's see what 2-2 is. All right, roll. All right, let's do 2. No star. Yeah. Oh, hold on a second. It might be Cosby. Let's take a look and see what the VM might be. All right. Let's 2-2. Cosby. Yep, Cosby. Yeah. Addition none and insert. All right, perfect. So let's put that away. Got to clean that up here. Oh, there's a hole there. There's a hole at Cosby because it must be because it's steep. We'll take a look. We'll take a look at it. We're gonna leave the hole. We might bypass it. We'll see. 3 degrees. Okay, so we're good. Because this place is kind of like in the valley, surrounded by mountains. Okay, so this is done. So let's go back to FMC setup. Departure briefing complete. Doors. Let's go ahead and take care of this here. All right, set the current. Six 7.3. All right, cool. Performance. Okay, 140. At 7. It's fine. Yep. All right, cool. Okay, this is what we got. 146, 146, 149, flexing that 73 flaps 1. All right, we can come down here and do the perf. Collect the data, requested data. Okay, receive data, select takeoff, insert the link, 142, 147, 150, up 0.4, flex that 70. All that stuff is done. Okay, cool. So what is Atlanta? Oh, ground is on. Ground is 121,900. You know what? This is, you need to stay away, bro. All right. Okay, so we gotta. Okay, now the doors are closed, so now we can start our APU. Let's get the pumps rolling. Yo, howdy, Micah. Hope you're well. Yo, what's up, Christopher? I know this question, I have an answer. This is from 1,000 to 1,200. What do you mean by that, Christopher? Are you talking about the power supply? No, it's 850. No need to go to 1,000, 1,200. All right, let's see. It's gonna be 8,000 feet here. Power supply, no, 850. 850. You gotta do your homework, man, because what I'm getting, the GPU and the CPU I'm getting, 850 is good for it, so that's what I got. All right, so where was I? All right, APU started. And beacon can come on. APU gen, lead, come on. All right, thrust levels idle, engine area is clear, fuel pump switches are on. Port selector is on start. Left engine, we'll start left engine first. Then we'll look at N2 greater than 20%, and then we'll check the fuel flow. Then we do N1 with a Chris. We'll check that. Oil pressure generator is going to be on. And we repeat that for engine 2. The job checklist is done. Okay, so what I wanted is 3029 is our altimeter. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull up my info here. ATC, Atlanta Center, Charlotte it is, Atlanta Center. I thought the ground was on, but let's look at the ATIS 132-100. Let's just into the ATIS 132.
Equipment taxiways. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor.
Victor.
Charlotte Airport departure information Victor 2052 Zulu. Wind 140 at 7. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 13. Dew point -5. Altimeter 3029er. Simultaneous departures in use. Expect runway 18 center. Runway 18 left. Notices to airmen.
Okay, so
Responders required to be on while
how do we
operating
do
on
18
runways
center?
and taxiways. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor.
All right, so we have Victor. All right, cool. So now
Charlotte Airport
let's go
departure
ahead.
information Victor 2052 Zulu. Wind 140 at 7. Visibility 10.
Oh, you know what? Ground is not on, so we're just gonna go with
Temperature
Atlanta
13.
Center.
Dew point -5. Altimeter 3029er.
So Atlanta is 132075. 132075.
Runway 18 left.
132.
Notices to airmen. Transponders required to be on while operating on runways and taxiways. Advise on...
All right, let's go ahead and follow our plan here. Pre-file, Vatsim, and this. Okay, it's filed. So I might have to call him. I don't think I'll get a PDC. Okay, so now let's go ahead and oh, I didn't get a PDC. Oh, okay. All right, let's see what PDC says. Okay, bring this over here. So 270 squawk 2530. Okay. And cleared. Good to take departure, which is 8,070 after 10 minutes departure, 52975. Okay. 32975, that's what it is. So that's why we didn't get that. 32975.
Altimeter 3029er. Simultaneous departures in use. Expect runway 18 center.
Yo, on this time Bravo 15, Charlotte, requesting pushback on engine start of the American 1181.
So
American 1181, push and start is at your discretion. You can give me a call when ready for taxi. Roger, that's discretion. I call you back for taxi. American 1181, thank you. Delta 3920, it's Jacksonville Center offline. Frequency change approved. Have a great flight.
183.
Delta 3920, I was muted again on the read back, but frequency change approved. Have a great flight. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Over to my train, no worries, we'll see you. Delta 511 Atlanta Center, radar contact, altitude. Delta 511, climb and maintain flight level 2 and 3.
You're open source. No, you're not. Just jump on, man.
Grits, runway 9 left at Mike 2.
If you're too late, man, you can do it later because I think I'm gonna stream around 10:30.
Delta 1290, expect visual approach runway 8 left.
Roger that. You got me to road. Jump back.
Atlanta Center, American 617, out of Atlanta with information Victor. We're ready for push and start.
Citation Niner Uniform Atlanta Center, welcome. And American 617 calling it Atlanta, say again.
We have the weather. We're ready to push for push and start.
American 617, push and start is at your discretion. You can call me at the south side of the ramp when ready for taxi.
Okay, that's 617. All right, so let's go ahead. Go to put a squawk. What was our squawk? 530. 530.
Push at 1316 Atlanta Center, welcome.
All right, so let's go ahead and push. Oh, we already have one here. I forgot I was in this gate before.
Delta 1290, descend and maintain 1 detail. 1 detail, go back.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention for the safety demonstration. Please ensure your seat belt is fastened, your seat back is upright, and your tray table is stowed. Please review the safety card located in the seat pocket in front of you. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop from the panel above you. Pull the mask down to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Put on your own mask before assisting others. In this A320, there are emergency exits located at the front, middle, and rear of the cabin. Please identify your nearest exit, keeping in mind it may be behind you. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Okay, copy. Ease off, door lights out, bypass pin is in. Parking brake set, walk around complete. Bin doors and access panels secure. Safety zone is clear. Copy, parking brake release, clear start both engines.
All right, engine master start, and we'll start with engine 2 first. So once N2 is increased it, it's above 20. Fuel flow. neutral is on. All right, start.
That's the parking brake.
Repeat the same item for engine 1.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, American needs to ready to taxi runway 187. American 1181, Buffalo traffic. American 1181, thank you.
N2 is above greater than 20.
1 is under taxi by AQ, American 1181.
Fuel flow is increasing. And 1 increasing as N2 increase.
Okay, tow bar disconnected and bypass pin removed. That's going, guys.
Okay.
Delta 1290, descend and maintain 7,000.
Okay, let's go ahead. Flaps 1 up 0.4 as a trim. Alright, there it is. Flexing at 73. Good there. And let's do flight control check. Left rudder. Right rudder.
Delta 1266, clear direct inquiry.
Up. Down. Left. Right. Check is done. Off. Okay.
Delta 511, cross.
After start checklist is done.
Delta
So now
511,
before taxi checklist, probe window heats on auto heading set 183. Standby instrument set radio avionics set for departure. FD's on, auto brake is max. Elevator trim set, flight control check. And taxi, before taxi check is complete, taxi checklist is on, taxi light is on, brake, not done that yet. So let's go ahead and do our thing here. Takeoff config. Normal, no blue. So let's see which. So we're gonna taxi up to here and see what she give us 18 center or 18 left. All right. So we had programmed for I believe 18 left. Yep.
Delta 1290, descend and maintain 3,000.
All right. So release parking brake. And take off memo green, take off complete, No blue. All right, so let's go ahead and yo, what up, Andy? Big up, man. Big up, big up. Have you flown that A340 600 yet? And if so, how you liking it?
Delta 1290, clear direct JJ.
Atlanta Center, Scranton 617, ready to taxi.
American 617 at runway 18 center, taxi via. Actually, American 617, let's make this runway 18 left, taxi via Mike Charlie.
18 left, Mike Charlie, 617. All right, 18 left, Mike Charlie. So,
1439.
so we got Mike and Charlie.
But just in case I didn't, Atlanta Center, well. Delta 2691, Atlanta Center, well.
I'm glad you like it, man. I'm glad you like it, bro.
Walker 65, Atlanta Center, welcome. Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Yo, Aviation Geek, what's up? In Nashville, nice.
Center, American 1181, now holding short, net code, runway 18 center. American 1181, fly runway heading, runway 18 center, clear for takeoff. Flight runway heading, 18 center, clear for takeoff, American 1181. Delta 2691, descend and maintain, flight level 640.
Andy's enjoying his 340 cam. Yo, what's going on, Stream Club? Yeah, we're back.
Delta 1290, the Atlanta airport is at your 1 o'clock, 1 and 6 miles from Woodfield Bay. Delta 1290, clear visual approach, runway 8 left, runway 8 left, clear to land. Delta 511, Jacksonville Center offline. Frequency change approved. Great, rest your flight now.
Yes, it is, Shrimp Club. Yes, it is. And I'm also running Map Enhancement Pro. So.
Not a Center, American 1181 airborne, crossing 2,800 feet to 8,000. American 1181 Atlanta Center, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 280. Climb and flight level 280, American 1181. American 1181, clear direct Bobsy, passing 10,000, delete the restriction. Clear direct Bobsy, passing 10,000. You say avoid speed restriction for American 1181? American 1181, delete the 280 knot speed restriction above 10,000 on the departure. Roger that. So we will delete that 280 knots speed restriction at the 10,000 feet. American 1181.
In center, American 619, holding short, 18 left.
American 617, fly runway heading runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 617. Hold on a second. Hang on a second. Is this? Hold on, man. Yeah, when it left. The marking in here, I don't know if it's right or not. Let me see something. It says 18 center. They gotta fix that. It's 18 left. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Here we go, guys.
Flex set.
Delta 2691 across chipper at and maintain 13,000
100 knots.
Neutral.
Atlanta altimeter 3020.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up.
Delta 423 at landing center. Pushback 1316, contact Memphis Center 132.55. Delta 1266, Jacksonville Center offline, frequency change approved, 7 frequency.
Speed check, flaps 0.
In center, American 617, passing 5448,000, heading 183.
Alright, American 618, Atlanta Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 370.
370, 617.
American 617, clear direct for radar.
Clear later, 617.
Delta 1290, Atlanta Center, Sagan. Delta 1290, thank you. Taxi via Bravo, Delta, and Echo to the ramp across runway 8 right at Delta. Citation 9er uniform, suspended pilot discretion. And citation 9er uniform, the Augusta altimeter 302. Delta 2506, headlight center.
Hey, that's 10,000 feet. Climb out checklist, thrust level and climb detent. Autopilot engaged, taxi lights are off, altimeter is set. And main lights are off, fat seatbelt can come off now. Climb out checklist complete.
Potential aircraft is line up for the center. 10 minutes.
Yep, we just took off from here, this runway right here. Boom.
Delta 2691, descend and maintain 9,000. Delta 2506, descend and maintain flight level. American 617, I forgot to mention this earlier if I haven't, but delete speed restriction.
617 will delete speed restriction. Yeah, we did. We did already, bro.
Delta 2691, descend and maintain 5,000, clear direct JJ. Direct JJ and down to 5,000, over Delta 2691. Delta 423, descend and maintain 12,000, cross, cross chipper at and maintain 12,000 and 250 knots. The Atlanta altimeter is 3017. American 1181, cross Aussie at and maintain 14,000. The Atlanta altimeter 301.
Cross Aussie at or maintain 14,000 at altimeter 301. That American 1181.
Delta 2506, cross chipper at and maintain 3000 and 250 knots, Atlanta altimeter 301. Delta 423, I misread the altimeter earlier, it's 3018 for Atlanta. American 1181, Atlanta altimeter 3018.
French 018, American 1181.
Delta 2691, the Atlanta airport is at shore 10 to 11 o'clock, 17 miles from field site. Delta 2691, clear visual approach, runway 8 left. I'm sorry, Delta 2691, say again your question. Yeah, that's approved. There's no other traffic. You can navigate all the way to, you can also navigate all the way to the localizer on your present heading if you'd like. That'd be perfect. Present heading, localizer. American 617, Washington Center offline, frequency change approved. Great Michigan.
17, thanks for the ATC. See you.
Attention aircraft, unfortunately, Atlanta Center has to close now. No further ATC available. Frequency change approved. Have a great rest of your flight.
Yep, they closing.
Hey, have a good night. Bye-bye. Thank you.
1, 2, 2. 8. Yo, bitch. Ça passé, man. Yeah, it's back running, my bro. Yeah, the atmosphere is nice, Cam. It is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude. We will shortly begin our in-flight service. We offer a variety of complimentary beverages and snacks. For your information, we are currently cruising en route to Wilkes-Barre/Scranton International, with a remaining flight time of approximately 1 hour 48 minutes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the service. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain. We are currently cruising at 37,000 feet. We are on schedule for an on-time arrival into Wilkes-Barre/Scranton International at approximately 18:30. The weather in Wilkes-Barre/Scranton International looks good, with clear skies. We'll update you again before we begin our descent. Thank you.
Back ready to taxi.
Delta 760 Metro Ground, take you for Quebec, squawk 5716.
Squawk 5716. Delta 760.
Delta 760, I got your transponder now. Runway 21 right, taxi via Gulf, Victor Mike. Cross runway 27 right on Gulf.
Taxi on 21 right, Golf Victor Mike, cross runway 27 right at Golf. Delta 760.
Delta 61 Heavy Metro Ground, ramp up control, call for taxi. Metro Ground, 6605 with you, just push back from Alpha 55 on uniform 8 for red taxi. Delta 6605, Metro Ground, good evening, runway 21 right, taxi via Golf, Victor, Mike, cross runway 27 right at Golf. Head over to 21 right, Golf, Victor, Mike, cross 27 right at Golf, Delta 6605.
Transferring 2152, go back to spot 4 right, taxi.
Spare wings 2152, Metro Ground, runway 21 right, taxi via Kilo, Bravo, Victor, Mike.
21 right by Kilo, Bravo, Victor, Mike, 2152. And spare 2152, you might have set up at the spare pilot, you have to go back. Yeah, I said we got the back straight at 2152.
Delta 760, contact Cleveland Center 119.87, good day.
Cleveland Center 119.87. Delta 760.
Delta 6605, you might have said it as well, but just verify you have to go back. We got Quebec, Delta 6605. Thank you. Delta 6605, contact Cleveland Center 119.87, good day. 1987, Delta 6605, yes, good day. Delta 61 Heavy Metro Ground, runway 21 right, taxi via Uniform, Golf, Victor, Mike, cross runway 27 right at Golf.
Runway 21 right via Uniform, Golf, Victor, Mike, cross runway 27 right via Golf, Delta 61 Heavy.
Fairwinds 2152, contact Cleveland Center, 119.87, good night.
187 Spirit 2152.
Lufthansa 443 Heavy, Metro Ground, good evening. Runway 21 right, taxi via Victor Mike.
Lufthansa 443 Heavy, runway 21 right, taxi via Victor and Mike.
Delta 883, Quebec taxi. Delta 883, Metro Ground, runway 21 right, taxi via Juliet Papa, across runway 27 right on Papa. Juliet Papa, across 27 right on Papa.
Heavy, you're still with ground. Contact center on 119.87. Good night. Potential aircraft Metro 8 Romeo is now currently altimeter 3032. Lufthansa 443 Heavy, contact Cleveland Center 119.87. Have a good flight.
It looks like we're going to be entering, what is this, approach 126,300. 126,300. So I'm catching the early part of the event. 126,300. And approach American 617. We are 37,000. Or 132.175. 132.175. 132.175. And Senator American 617, we're at 370.
American 617, New York Center, hello. Cross 20 miles southwest of the Wilkes-Barre Airport at maintain 10,000. Wilkes-Barre altimeter 3028.
Okay, 3028. What was the altitude I need to cross?
Cross 20 miles southwest of the Wilkes-Barre Airport 10,000.
Southwest Wilkes-Barre for 10,000, 617. All right, so.
Number 336, Papa Fox, Scranton, advisory to copy.
6 Papa Foxtrot, ready to copy.
Number 336, Papa Foxtrot, you cleared to the Teterboro Airport to be a radar vector Stillwater VR, then as filed. Maintain 3,000, expect 7,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is with me, squawk 4542.
Clear to Teterboro, radar vector Stillwater, then is filed. Maintain 3,000, expect 7,010. Departure with you. And transponder would be 45.
Let's go ahead and start dancing right now.
Papa Foxtrot, read back correct, advisory taxi and advise which runway you would like.
We are ready to taxi, and 24 would be good.
So we did catch this thing. Yeah, Conceal, how do you use dry design plug? I have it, but don't use it.
6 Papa Foxtrot, roger, runway at 24, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 13 at Alpha, report ready.
So we're gonna wait until, let me see here.
Runway 24, Alpha, cross 31. We're ready for taxi now. 6 Papa departure now on
6 Papa Foxtrot, report ready, holding short, runway 24.
Okay, descent initiated. McDo PF.
New York Center,
Flight plans in progress. Flight plan descent is monitored.
15 miles northwest of the Wilkes-Barre Airport at and maintain 10,000.
At over 4943 Metro Ground, good evening, runway 21 right, taxi via Unified Golf, Victor Mike, London, cross runway 27 ready to go. Victor Mike, 21 right, cross 27 ready to go. At over 4943, new departure frequency is now 126.22.
Westchester traffic, Sky Alpha, Winterbound from West IGA, taxi to
American 1568, cross Sarah at maintain.
Ladies and gentlemen,
00.
we have begun our descent into Wilkes-Barre/Scranton International. Please return to your seats and ensure your seat belt is securely fastened. Please stow your tray tables and bring your seat back to the upright position. We ask that you turn off all large electronic devices and stow them at this time. We will be landing shortly.
New York Center, United 898 for level 190.
United 898, New York Center, hello. Lowered a bit. Sorry.
All right, so let's do the approach landing. $40 at 9, 30 at 28. Temperature 6. And 22. All right. $268.
New York Center, Vision Jet 336, Papa Foxtrot.
Cool, that's done.
Ready for departure.
Vision Jet 336 Papa Foxtrot, fly runway heading, climb maintain 3000, the wind 250 at 12, runway 24, clear takeoff.
40.
Flight heading 300, or yeah, runway heading up 3000, and
Fumbling and bumbling. Fumbling and bumbling. Oh my God, bro. Come on, man. What are you doing?
sorry about that. Clear for
Contact,
takeoff.
Wilkes-Barre approach now on, looks like the lost frequency, no, they're back, 126.3.
Okay.
126.3.
Flat medium, flaps full, auto brake medium.
United 898 cross,
There it is.
0 miles southwest of the Wilkes-Barre VOR at and maintain 8,000, the Wilkes-Barre altimeter 3028.
Okay, cross 20 west of the
108.
Wilkes-Barre VOR at 8,000,
Nine.
United 898.
No 89 222. Yes, we're good.
And American 617, looks like you're going to be a bit high, flighting 360, just going to maintain 10,000 vectors for your descent.
Heading 360 vector descent, American 617. Let's see.
Lufthansa 657 67, cross lurch at and maintain 14,000, the Harrisburg altimeter 3033.
Cross lurch at 14,000 and altimeter 3033, Lufthansa 657.
You know what? Let me increase this. 500.
And American 617, confirm left turn heading 360.
Left in 360, 617.
American 1568, cross lurch at maintain 14,000, the Harrisburg altimeter 3033.
Altimeter 3023 and close lurch at 140 and maintain 140 American 1568.
Japanese United 1876 passage level 360, climbing level 380.
United 1876, New York Center, hello. American 617, now fly heading 340.
All stations, Waterloo ground will be back.
340, 617.
Lufthansa 657, Potomac approaches closed, radar services terminate, frequency change approved, bye-bye.
Frequency change approved, bye-bye. Lufthansa 657.
Your Vision Jet 336, Foxtrot level 3000.
Vision Jet 336, Papa Foxtrot, New York Center, ident.
Foxtrot.
Vision Jet 6, Papa Foxtrot, with a contact about 10 miles southwest of the Allentown Airport. Fly heading 090, climb and maintain 7,000 when able. Clear direct Stillwater VOR.
090 and direct Stillwater and up to 7,000, 6 Papa Foxtrot.
Let's turn this music off. Stumbling and bumbling, man. I'm telling you. It's like, bro.
Western 567, sorry, I've been in those stations. Call sign and be leaving for a second. Go ahead. Western 567, roger, you're cleared to Calgary via the Waterloo 3 departure flight plan route, runway 26, squawk 1316.
Okay, American 617, turn right direct Wilkes-Barre VOR.
Right, looks right for your 617.
Western 567, read back correct, advise ready to taxi.
Is that Wilkes-Barre?
United 1876, contact Cleveland Center, 119.87.
119.87, United 1876.
Turn right. Let me turn right.
American 1568, Potomac approach is closed. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Bye-bye.
Frequency change is approved, American 1568. See you next time, bye-bye.
Next time, see you. American 617, contact Wilkes-Barre approach now. Frequency 126.3.
126.3, 617. And approach American 617, we are passing 14,000 and direct to Wilkes-Barre VOR. And can you give me that waypoint for me?
American 617, Wilkes-Barre approach, Wilkes-Barre altimeter 3028, and what about the waypoint?
What is the, spell the Wilkes-Barre VOR waypoint for me?
American 617, fly heading 080.
Heading 080, 617.
Wilkes-Barre approach, United 898, descending out of 12,000 for 8,000, 20 miles west of Wilkes-Barre with Bravo.
United 898, Wilkes-Barre approach, Wilkes-Barre approach.
Alright, so what is the...
Okay, expect runway 223028 on the altimeter.
Okay, hold on.
Wilkes-Barre
weather 3028.
American 617, turn left 8040, descend maintain 4,000.
Left 040, 8,000.
American 617, descend maintain 4,000.
Descend maintain 4,000, 617. Alright, so
Number 135 Golf Delta, Wilkes-Barre approach the Wilkes-Barre altimeter 3028, state type aircraft.
3028 and 1839 Slum Golf. 135 Golf Delta.
yeah, Bluesberry. Wolfsbury or Bluesberry, one of them. Cam.
Delta, squawk 1604.
Medium.
604, 45 Golf Delta.
Number 135 Golf Delta.
Yo, what's those, Sparky?
American 617, turn left 8040.
Left 040, 617. I'm getting... Oh, no, don't crash. Don't do that. I'm getting a... Please don't crash. Oh my God. I gotta turn this off right here. See off. Yeah, what's up, Swaggy? It's so you want to know the plug-in call for the automated marshal? It's this one right here.
Left 050.
Auto GSG. Auto GSG. Okay. Auto GSG.
Scranton approach, Beechcraft 2324 kilo, 6,000 feet.
Number 2324 kilo, Wilkes-Barre approach, the Wilkes-Barre altimeter 3028, dispatch visual approach, runway 22.
No problem.
Wilkes-Barre approach, 2324 kilo, say again.
Number 2324 kilo, Wilkes-Barre approach, the Wilkes-Barre altimeter 3028, dispatch visual approach, runway 22.
Altimeter 3028, expect visual to runway 22, 2324 kilo.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing.
So it's going to give me a visual, so let's close this thing here.
Number 5 Golf Delta, enter right
Yeah,
down.
3100, 4000,
Very powered on 12.1.
800. No, I do not. I don't use draw design.
Wilkes-Barre approach, Baron 422 Golf Echo
Right.
at
That's
6,000.
one.
422 Golf
Speed
Echo,
check, flaps 1.
Wilkes-Barre approach, Wilkes-Barre altimeter 3028, dispatch visual approach, runway 22.
3028 and visual on runway 22, 422 Golf Echo. Approach envoy 3430 for leaving 195 cross 20 west of the OR 10,000 Bravo.
Envoy 3434, Wilkes-Barre approach, the Wilkes-Barre altimeter 3028, dispatch
This
visual
tower frequency is 120, 100. It's a beautiful area. Look at that. All right. Lights.
Wilkes-Barre approach, hello, Speed 4935, 14,700 on descent 10,000, Bravo.
Air 4935, Wilkes-Barre approach, the Wilkes-Barre altimeter 3028, descent maintain 4,000, vectors for visual approach, runway
3028, say again the altitude for Speed 4935.
Air 4935, descent maintain 4,000.
4,000, thanks. Yeah, 4935.
So push checklist, seatbelts on, radio set, speed established, lane lights are on, taxi lights are on, ground spoiler on. Motor brake is set to medium.
2,500.
Flap 1 established.
Set and maintain 4,000, 2224 kilo. Commentary 4935, men down to maintain 5,000.
5,000, be there, 4935.
American 617, turn right heading 130.
Right heading, can you give me that again? 617?
American 617, turn right heading 130.
130, 617.
Speed check, flaps 2.
Okay, flaps 2, speed. Just in time for the butter.
Convoy 3434, this is maintain 4,000.
4,000, envoy 3434.
American 617, turn right, heading 190. The airport is set for 2 o'clock.
2,500.
Okay, we'll turn right 190 and we'll put inside as soon as we do 617. All right, 190, let's increase this to 180.
Commandera 4935, flight present heading.
Present heading, Commuter 4935. American 617, turn right 220 for the airport inside.
We have the airport inside 617.
American 617, cleared visual total 22, contact with Spare Tower on 120.1.
Clear visual 22, we'll contact tower 617.
United 898, the present traffic is at 2 o'clock in 13 miles.
Number 135 Delta, all areas on the ground for us here at DMY are considered.
Sorry, say again, 135 Golf Delta.
135 Golf Delta, landing assurance is only called that areas off the field. If you're on the field, it's considered a movement area for us. This is Vatsim.
And tower, American 617, fully established visual 22.
American 617, 617, Wilkes-Barre Tower, good evening, wind 2509.
Speed check, flaps 3.
Clear land, 617.
Speed check, gear down.
Got a crosswind coming over here.
$2,500.
Up.
Speed check, flaps full.
Okay, so we got push, landing gears down, landing gears 3 green, flaps full, speed check. Verify, landing checklist, landing gear down, autopilot as required, go around altitude at 4,000 speed, landing memo no blue, landing speed managed.
$2,000.
All right, we're gonna disconnect here soon. Still trying to adjust. All right.
At the tower, Lindbergh 4437, holding short runway 26. 4437, Wilkes-Barre Tower, good evening, continue hold short runway 22, traffic landing. Holding short, Lindbergh 4437.
Man, look at this.
$1,000.
See how this thing is guiding this? Align it, you know, perfectly.
500. 400. 100 above. Minimum 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard 10, 5.
Number 4437, runway 22, line up away. Line up at way 8, Lindbergh 4437. Target at 898, visual 22. At 898, Wilkes-Barre Tower, good evening, traffic departs prior to your arrival, 12509, at runway 22, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 22, United 898. American 617, welcome to Wilkes-Barre, exit right on Bravo 3, taxi Bravo to the ramp, monitor my frequency, good day.
Exit right on Bravo and taxi to the ramp and monitor your frequency, 617.
Lindbergh 4437, wind 250 at 9er, runway 22, clear for takeoff. Runway 22, clear for takeoff. Lindbergh 4437. Turn around runway 3434, visual 22. Envoy 3434, Wilkes-Barre Tower, good evening, you're number 2, following an Airbus A320 on a 3-mile final with 2509, runway 22, clear to land. Clear to land 22, Envoy 3434. Lindbergh 4437, connect departure, have a safe flight. Over to departure, Lindbergh 4437.
You like that, Rich? Hey, man, that crossing was crazy, bro.
United 898, welcome to Scranton, exit right Bravo 3, taxi Bravo to the gates, monitor my frequency today. Right Bravo 3, Bravo to the gate, United 898. Wilkes-Barre Tower, good evening, Station 585, Tango, little short of runway 22, ready for departure. Station 585, Tango, Wilkes-Barre Tower, continue hold short runway 22, traffic landing. Hold short runway 22, 585, Tango. Version 3587, 10 miles out, runway 22. Virgin 3587, Wilkes-Barre Tower, good evening, traffic departs prior to arrival, you're number 2, following at E175 on a 1-mile final with 2509 at runway 22, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 22, thank you.
Wow. Look at that. So United. Yep, there's an event going on here. That's why you guys are seeing this. Nope, this is freeware scenery. Freeware-scenery.com, where auto and everything.
Citation 585 Tango, runway 22, line up await. Runway 22, line up await, 585 Tango. Envoy 3434, welcome to Scranton, exit right Bravo 3, taxi Bravo to the gates, monitor my frequency, good day. Bravo 2, Bravo with you, Envoy 3434.
So this event they call it where is it? Tuesday night in New York, springtime in Scranton. That's what this event is called.
Citation 585 Tango, traffic is 7-mile final with 250. Landing traffic 7-mile final with 2509, runway 22, clear for takeoff. Runway 22, clear for takeoff, 585 Tango.
All right. This was a good flight. Glad we did it. All right, we're gonna do. I'm gonna do my replay so I can get out of here. And Tower, this is American 617. We appreciate the ATC and the event. We'll see you next time.
Have a great night.
All right, so let's go ahead and disconnect. Let's take a look at this. Oh, I think you got center line. Take the sides, guys. Center line. In the zone. Where did we put it? Did we put it in a 1,000 footer? Yes, we did. 1,000 footer. Oh, yeah. Where you at, Rich? Where you at, bro? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's working. Mine working just fine. Has no problem with my real world weather, man. None. Well, nice. That's a nice flight. Well, guys, appreciate you guys being here. This was a great flight. Glad I did it. Love this approach. Love the terrain. Love the scenery. Reach, man, have a good landing. Mic stream later, 10:30. I'll let you know. Hey, Rebel, thanks for stopping by. Solo Boy. Cam, MD80, Super Mustang. Jameer 75. Castile. Sparky. Swim Club. Andy Boyce. Aviation Geek. Everybody, appreciate you all. We'll see you at 10:30, 10:45 tonight. We'll be doing a cargo flight. Peace.